Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. João Cancelo. Now it's Rooney. João Cancelo gets into some space. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And they're back on the ball again. He's picked his way through. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fernando Torres, and he's managed to get free. In by Fernando Torres. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. And he's there to clear it. Nunez! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard. Adams. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta gets it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Stoichkov, and the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nice interception, well timed. Serginho.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Gerrard. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Makaleli. No way through. Nicely shaped ball. Fernando Torres. Not the most convincing of passes. Danilo. Rooney. Milan finding their passes. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Adams. Cafu. And he's gone searching cross-field. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Done delicately. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
João Cancelo. And it's Rooney. Oh, that's neat. Spread neatly. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nunez is onto it in a flash. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rooney. And it's Gerrard. He's having a go! And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! Good strike, quite an alarm. He cuts out the supply. Makaleli.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
João Cancelo.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Rijkaard. Nunez. Real chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Rooney. Defending of the desperate variety. Pass is intercepted. 60 minutes played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Stoichkov. Rooney. And here's Son Heung-min. Fernando Torres. He's on it. Can he get away? Makaleli. Milan can't breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Bellingham. Adams. Now it's Stoichkov. Davis. Marquinhos. That's Gerrard. Makaleli. Nunez does well to get it back. Fernando Torres. Some resolute defending there. That's a good ball out wide. Just about up to 75 minutes. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Adams. Bellingham. Rooney has a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 22. Rooney. Numero 7. Van Nistelrooy. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per
That's put paid to a promising move.
Il numero 4. Il numero 6.
Great tries a shot!
Il numero 15. Il numero 10.
He's had it nicked away. Nunez! Comfortable claim for the keeper. Serginho. Chips it through. And it's Neymar. Mbappe.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Hazard. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Darwin. Davis. Showing good feet. Now this could be a chance. And it's Stoichkov. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. It's Neymar! Serginho. Bellingham. Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's aimed into the middle, brilliantly cut out. Serginho. And that's it. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Raul. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now the cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Hernandez. And this is Raul. Can he stop it going out? Brilliantly cut out. Beckham. Oh, good-looking ball. Good ball, good take. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Makaleli. Wilshere. No, it's come to nothing. Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. No, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Wilshere. And this is Raul. And this is Wilshere. Wilshere with the cross.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's going to go a long way. Araujo.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Raul. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's Hernandez. He's being urged to shoot. Delivers the ball.
Well played and well cleared. Johor Darul Tazim clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Wilshere clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Rooney. Oh, that's delightful. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez herring after the ball here. That's a sharp pass. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy has been caught there. It's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. And that has been clubbed away. That's a cute ball. Hakimi played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rodri. And here's Wilshere. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Strong running down that left flank.
Minuto di recupero.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Milan ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And this is Wilshere. Davis. Makaleli. Throw in. Costa Curta. To Beckham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Danilo. Hakimi. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Oh, Red, nice interception. Hernandez. And it's Wilshere. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hakimi. He is through here. Cross to the back post. And the keeper beats it away. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbemba. And Hakimi. Hakimi tries making a foray down the right.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23, Beckham. Numero 13, Makelele. Numero 22, Rooney, numero 10.
Wilshere.
Numero 7. Van Nistelrooy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Look at the space. Messi!
Il numero 6. Neymar. Il numero 20. Messi. Il numero 18. Attenzione,
Milan have their second corner now.
Quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And now they can spring out of defence. Wilshere is wide and looking to get onto this. Hakimi. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio di giocatori.
Johor Darul Tazim making another change here. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Wilshere. And here's Raul. Raul. Now it's Raul. Delivered with swing. And it's hoisted clear. Hakimi. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van de Ven. Wilshere. Now it's Darwin. Can he get on the end of this?
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rice.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Koundé. Messi is onto this. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Neymar having a look. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Hakimi. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Big header! Oh, it's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Darwin.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Hernandez picks it up out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Now it's Haaland. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a shade optimistic. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Neymar. Hangs one in.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And that has been cleared.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Darwin dominates aerially so often. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan e Milan.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. That's good vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Into the channel. No way through. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive, front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hakimi plays it in. And he's cut it out. Park Ji-sung. Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Threads one in. It's a threatening ball. And he's searching through. Park Ji-sung. And here's Rooney. Haaland is onto this. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Makalele. Gerrard. And that's gone loose. Big chance! Neymar. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's straight offside. Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Adams. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Neymar. Tchouaméni. And it's Mendes. It's a promising position. Produces a cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Makalele, a player who needs no introduction. Rooney. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe! And the finish! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Driving on and making good progress. Aimed beyond the defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Marquinhos. It's Park-Ji-sung.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's worked it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Makaleli. Now Davis. Milan finding their passes. Oh, super ball! And that is... There's the shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rooney. And that's a good ball. Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A beautifully...
And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19. Park-Ji-sung.
Here we go again.
Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per
Hakimi.
il numero 15. Il numero
There were
22.
better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for options for movement. Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mendes cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos. Not the most accurate pass. Makaleli. Davis. Nuno Mendes. Now they could break here. Pedri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta. Makaleli. Decent progress down the left. He is through here. Davis. That looks a good cross. Oh, this looks sharp.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Milan, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Rooney. He's found a way through. He has a look up. Crosses it in here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Some resolute defending there. And it's Makaleli. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pedri. Nuno Mendes. And it's Pedri. Here's Rodri. Marquinhos. Adams. And it's Marquinhos. Pedri. Marquinhos. Pedri. Looking to go deep. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. That's a cute ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Tries to pass it through. Pedri. Cross flung in towards the middle. Hakimi attempts a clearance. Header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Chouameni. Can he get on the end of this? It is a corner. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Davis deals with that comfortably. Now this could be a chance. Rodri played with finesse. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Nistelrooy leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That's been cut out, well played. Davis. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. And it's Bellingham. Adams gets across to intercept that. Rodri. Into the last 5 minutes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Makaleli. That is good alertness. Now it's Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.